Outside of the master bedroom. Clear damage in the hallway. Lots of discoloration. Damage here that'll need to be replaced and repaired, touched up, painted. More holes, more nails, more discoloration. Again, this hallway will need to be touched up and repainted. Making my way to the living room. These walls are not as bad as the master bedroom, but again, we have holes that need to be patched and repainted. Making my way around the room. Here we still have nails in the wall. Again, these will have to be replaced, patched up, and touched up with repaint. Making my way around. Some damage here. Some sort of nail mount still in the wall. Should have been removed. I'll need to remove that and replace any damage to the wall. Here we have some massive discoloration. Something must have rubbed up against this. We'll need to get this repaired, touched up, and repainted. Some areas here that are still damaged, some sort of stain, need to be touched up and repainted. Stain will need to be touched up and repainted. Some areas above the sliding door that are stained, damaged, need to be touched up and repainted. We're now in the dining room where we have some more damage on the wall, some stains that'll need to be touched up and repainted. The south facing wall, or the east facing wall in the kitchen or in the dining room has some considerable staining here. Will need to be touched up and repainted. Again, just more stains will need to be touched up and repainted. This go around, I'm just focusing on the walls. We'll cover other parts of the house in subsequent videos. Again, this must be some sort of paint on the wall. If you can see here, it's just a little bit different than it's kind of a brown color, but it's all over the place. This is the south facing wall. This will need to be touched up and repainted. Now we're in the kitchen. The kitchen has considerable damage to the paint above the cabinets. This will all have to be repaired. You can see where the renter had hung a picture, and you can see the color of the wall at the time she moved in compared to what it is now. Some sort of stain, some sort of almost burn color. This will totally have to be repainted and repaired. This was not here before the renter moved in, which can be clearly seen from the difference in color between where the picture was, which was protecting the original color, and the surrounding color, which has been damaged by the renter. This will need to be totally fixed, and the renter will be held responsible for this cost. Again, some more damage to the walls. We're still in the kitchen. We'll need to get that touched up and fixed. We're now in the hallway just outside of the kitchen. Here we have a hook, some sort of mount that needs to be removed. Clearly there'll be some damage behind that mount and we'll need to get that touched up and fixed. We're now in the hallway walking towards the front entrance. Incredibly dirty door. We'll need to get that fixed, touched up, and repainted. The sliding door is somehow broken. I'll need to get this fixed. The other door is sitting behind it. I'll need to get this fixed or replaced. This is the north-facing wall in my bedroom, one of my spare bedrooms. Again, considerable damage on the walls. We'll need to get this all repaired. Extensive damage to the walls and discoloration, which can clearly be seen here. Again, more nails. Discoloration, stain. You can see the discoloration and the damage to the wall there. Will need to be touched up and repainted. Again, more damage here, touched up and repainted. Again, more damage here, will need to be touched up and repainted. Even more damage here that will be touched up and repainted. Holes. Large stain, even larger stain, considerable markings, some sort of paint over here. I'm now over to the south facing wall of this room. Again, more stains. This has to be paint of some sort. Clearly this will have to be repaired. And paint here. So, zero effort on the part of the renter to repair any wall damage whatsoever. There's holes everywhere. This room, this is again, the bedroom on sort of the west side of the home, sort of the northwest side, just behind the garage. Again, walls are quite damaged. You can see probably from this view here how much discoloration it has. Clearly damaged, clearly will need to be repainted. Again, some more damage here that will need to be repainted. Again, we're in the hallway that we just were at. Just some additional pictures of damage and discoloration that will need to be fixed. Making my way towards the other two bedrooms of the house. I'm in the front hallway, and again, nails. Nails that will need to be taken out, that'll have holes behind them that will need to be patched up and touched up and repainted. Here, just leading to the hallway between my two additional rooms. Some sort of blue stain, some sort of paint will need to be replaced. Leading to the two rooms, nails, damage on the wall need to be replaced, repainted. Again, more discoloration. We're now in the bedroom on the southwest side of the home. Again, more nails. Some stains on the wall will need to be touched up and repainted. Quite a bit of damage on this wall. You can clearly see there's holes absolutely everywhere. These are not small holes. These are quite large holes. No attempt was made to fix these holes, to patch them up, and to repaint at all. Again, holes absolutely everywhere. This whole room will need to be repainted. These are enormous holes. It's hard to believe that someone could leave a house in this condition and not make any attempt to fix the holes. They're clearly visible and will clearly have to be fixed. This is the south-facing wall, which has just about as bad as damage as we were looking at in the north-facing wall. These are enormous holes. There's still a nail, still a nail, still a nail, another hole, more damage, more damage. More holes. Stains, stains, stains. More holes, more holes, more stains, more holes. This is a door that should have been attached to this bedroom, but it's clearly been damaged and will have to be replaced. This door has been broken for some time. The renter had plenty of time to repair the door. Behind the door, we can clearly see more holes, more holes, more holes, nail, red paint of some sort. Clearly, this whole room will need to be repainted and repaired. No attempt by the renter to make any sort of repairs or effort to clean this up. Closet, again, some more issues with damage to the walls. Again, a lot of damage to the hallway. This is the other side of the entryway. Just clear damage that's just clearly going to have to be replaced. I mean, that's just pretty bad. And lots of discoloration here that we're going to have to touch up paint with that. So again, lots of damage. We're now in the final bedroom on the north or on the south west side of the house. Some sort of nail still sticking out. We still have tacks everywhere. A lot of discoloration, paint on the walls. That's obviously going to have to be repainted. Some sort of weird damage to my cable outlet here. Not sure what happened there. But again, this wall is covered with paint. No attempt by the renter to fix any of this damage. Here, a red, paint. It's going to obviously have to be repainted over. So again, some more discoloration, paint of some sort will need to be fixed. The window seal, obviously paint damage, we'll have to get that fixed. Considerable damage on this seal. Again, we'll have to get that fixed. Considerable discoloration on this wall. You can see it. This wall should be a consistent color, but it's clearly been worn off. Something's been rubbing on this. And this whole room will have to be repainted. A lot of damage on this wall. There might have been some effort to fix the holes. No effort to repaint. Not exactly sure what happened here, but you know, considerable damage. Obviously this will have to be totally repainted. It's not even close. Again, discoloration, wall color totally ruined. Some more paint discoloration. Again, this is my last bedroom. These are the walls. And they are in bad shape and they will need to be replaced with paint. Again, more tacks. A very large hole here. Huge. It's not a small hole. This whole room will have to be repainted and my renter will be charged. This is absolutely unacceptable. This is not normal 5-year, 2-year, 3-year, or whatever type of year wear and tear. This is excessive. This is damaged. And my renter will be paying for all this damage. Inside my other bathroom, again, some nails in the wall, little paint here that'll need to be touched up. Paint that needs to be touched up. Paint above the window that will need to be touched up. Not sure how you get paint way up there. So that does it for just the walls. I'll be doing additional walkthroughs on different parts of the house, but that was just the walls. You can see that there's considerable damage. Much of the house will need to be repainted. And my renter will incur a good chunk of that cost because, as you can see, parts of the walls are fine. Parts of the walls have normal or under normal conditions. But the areas that have been totally damaged will obviously have to be repainted. And my renter will incur this cost. You can see that not all the walls were in this shape when she moved into the house. Clearly some of the walls were clean. Actually, all the walls were clean. None of them had damage. So this renter will incur that cost.